Boar's Head invites you to enlighten your senses. Introducing Boar's Head Ichiban Teriyaki Style Chicken. Inspired by Japanese master chefs, our signature teriyaki glaze is crafted with garlic, ginger, and a hint of brown sugar, then paired with our tender, slow-roasted chicken breast for a flavor that's sweet, savory, remarkably bold. Boar's Head Ichiban Teriyaki Style Chicken, the bold flavor of Japan. Now available at your local Publix deli.
Welcome to Blogtalk Radio in high fidelity.
Welcome to Dream Chasers Radio, where we are always daring to be different. Get ready to be inspired. Let's get moving toward our goals. And here to make that happen is our host, Yaya Diamond.
I am daring, and I am daring. And let me tell you something, I am not daring enough to go out in this rain. It is pouring down rain right where I'm at. Lightning, like boom, right there. So I'm going to be a chicken and stay inside. And yeah, I am a chicken. When it comes to lightning, I'm a big chicken. Welcome to Dream Chasers Radio. This is Yaya, and we're live and broadcasting right now on WKDW 97.5 FM, Real Community Radio Network, right here in Northport, Florida, at kdwradio.com. And we're also broadcasting live at Bomb Baby Radio in New York City. So welcome to the show. This is Dream Chasers Radio, and I'm Yaya again, and I hope you are continuing to pursue your dreams and to go after your goals. And we have two guests tonight that are doing just that. They are going after their dreams. They are pursuing their goals. They are going after the gusto. And it's not for all, everybody says, oh, it's for money, it's for money. No, it's actually something that if you don't do it, you can't sleep at night. It's a dream. It's something that is frisking, is brewing in your spirit. And if you don't do it, you're just not completing what you have in on this earth, your mission. And I have my first guest, and welcome to the show. Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Hey, welcome to the show.
Hey, how you doing? Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure. I appreciate it.
Oh, no problem. I'm excited. Power King's music is a big thing. You guys do music, and a lot of people like me need music. So tell us exactly what you do, and how did you get started?
Well, basically, we're a production company. What we do a lot of production for like hip hop artists, EDM artists, reggae, dancehall, calypso. A lot of them reggaeton. We try to do types of variety of music for all types of artists. That's always been our objective and our goal. So it's going pretty good too. Can't complain.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Now, how did you get started in this? Because everybody has a story.
Absolutely. It started about, I would say 14 years ago when I was 21 years old, and I saw my cousin playing with his band live, and he actually inspired me because I loved the reaction from the crowd that he was getting. I was like, wow, I would love to have that type of reaction because music has always been in my bloodline, in my veins. And just by seeing him and seeing him doing all these type of things, it kind of really inspired me. I was like, you know what? If he could do it, I could do it. You understand? And so far, so good. So he's the one that really inspired me. Seeing him play with the band, tour, negotiate deals, and do different types of things, So, yeah.
Right. Wow. It's amazing how people get started. Sometimes it is another person. Sometimes it's the right place at the right time. I had one guest come tell me he's a DJ. He's been a DJ a long time. But back when DJs were really, really, just starting out, he said the DJ that was playing at the club he was at actually OD'd. And they were like, well, we need a DJ.
Wow.
So, yeah, that's kind of like, wrong place, wrong time, or right place at right time. I'm not really sure. But, I mean, it's a big story, and it's a big thing. Now, when you talk about music and you do your production, how deep of a rooted love for it is it? Is it something that you can live without, or is it something that, if you didn't do it, you'd feel like a piece of you was missing?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, perfect. That's a great question. Is it, like I said, it's in my soul. So it's like music is going through my veins, through my bloodstream, and it's like a day with me not doing it or thinking about it, I feel like I can't go on with my day. It's like it's something that I love so much. You understand? And I express a lot of my feelings through music. And if it wasn't for music, honestly, I think I would have probably been doing something that I think I would not be proud of, because it's like a gateway of just getting out of all the badness and selling drugs to, robbing people. So I don't do that stuff. So it's like I like to just be positive. And when music is just like that, I would say it's like that. It's how would I say? It's the answer to something I've been searching for my whole life. Because when you're down, I express my emotions to music. I express how I feel. You understand? And it's a great feeling just to do something that you love. You understand? So I actually love it. Yeah, man.
Yeah, that is key. A lot of people, they say, oh, I want to get it because of money. I want to do it because of money. But in actuality, that is kind of the wrong reason, because you can get burned out. If you really don't love anything and you don't really want to do it, don't do it for the money. Do it for the love. Find something you love.
I agree.
Yeah. Music is wonderful. So, okay, so you find an artist finds you, or you find an artist. Now, the key is the artist may have words. Do you put those to words? How do you write with an artist, and go back and forth? A lot of people don't understand that process.
Yeah, well, it depends on the feeling and the vibe in the moment, because it's like a vice versa thing sometimes. Like, for example, right now I have like around 15 artists that I work with. The majority of them are international, and the vibe is so much different because they're more passionate, and they're more understanding, and they're more appreciative to the music. You understand? So what I normally do is I sum the music. I always tell them, like, yo, just spit what you feel and what your spirit tells you, man, because everybody is different. You understand? Or depending on how I feel at the moment, like, you know what, I want you to write a song based on how I feel on the track. And sometimes tracks, they talk to you. You understand? They talk to you in so many ways, man. It's like you got to be able to, like, you got to be able to identify it and understand it. But it's like I said, the all depends on the track, because every track is really different. But the main thing though is that I try to like vibe on the music, because sometimes some tracks they'll attack you right away, and if you don't know how to like maneuver around it, it could tear you apart. That's why I admire artists like 50 Cent or Biggie Smalls, rest in peace, to Nas, because they are very articulate artists that they know how to like get around the track. So it's a good thing. Yeah.
And that's, like you said, it's different for everyone. What do you suggest artists? I mean, they come to you and they really have a feeling, but they don't have anything else. What do you suggest before people approach you, before they come to a production company like yours? What do you think they should have already?
Well, the first thing they gotta have something going on, meaning they gotta have like a little buzz. Because one thing I notice with a lot of artists that they don't have nothing and they expect them to do everything. You understand? And if you don't have nothing coming to me and you expect me to start working on your stuff, that shows a lot about your character. That shows me that you're not as hungry as you think you are, because you're not willing to do nothing. Even if you have a simple crappy demo tape or something, even social media, you gotta have something, because because when it comes working with me, it's like it's nonstop work, and we're not gonna stop. It's like a consistent thing, and my goal is to be best. You understand? And my goal is to to set record numbers and to make history. So I'm a perfectionist. So with artists out there, you got to come correct, meaning come with something to the table. Just don't come with a simple, rapping, because I can find that anywhere. You understand? In any corner, you can find a rapper, 1,000 rappers, but the ones that have like a little following, a little social media, a little, little video on their phone, something. I'd rather look at that, than I'd rather get an artist like that than to find an artist that have nothing, because it's all about who you are. You understand? And I'm all about progressing and moving and growing as not only as a human being but spiritually as well. So again, my objective and my goal is to make history with this company and to do things that have been done before in the music business. I know the music business has a lot of negative things about the Illuminati, all this stuff. But I'm not into all that stuff. I'm all about putting out good music like Motown and back in the days, So to answer your question, I look for artists that have some. They don't have to be a lot, but they got to come to the table with something. Or even, even with the passion. I love passion, but again, something has to be behind that, because you can have artists you have artists with passion, but you don't have anything. As far as like artists who have a whole bunch of talent and they have everything, but they're like really assholes. Part of my friends. You know what I'm saying? So.
No.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
I gotcha. Wow.
Yeah.
And you know what? You're right. A lot of people come with that you owe me kind of attitude, that prima donna. They think they've already made it.
I'm like, listen, man, you're not even, I don't know who you are. I don't know what you've done, but you haven't really done nothing yet. Like myself, I'm still growing. I'm still, learning the business. I'm still trying to make it to that level where it's like, okay, the company's a household name. But again, we're always getting better and better. But for this individual to come out of nowhere and be like this prima donna diva type, I'm like, you know what? I gotta shut them down. But again, sometimes those are the ones that have the most talent, though. Sometimes that could be a problem. You understand? They're talented sometimes. And I'm like, you know what? You're talented, but you're also a real airhead. So what I normally do now with artists, I try to like put them through a test to see if they pass those tests. Or I work with a whole bunch of artists to see who get the most buzz. And whoever gets the most buzz is when for example, we have a couple of deals working on right now with a TV show out. I'm not going to go too much into it, but the artist is from Jamaica, and he's doing big things. And I told him, listen, we have to brand you. You can't just stay to the normal way of just doing music. We have to brand you. We have to cross over with the different types of music, not just the norm. At first, he was kind of like hesitant, but once he saw my vision, he's like, you know what, you're right. We got to do things that's going to pay the bills, like the club stuff, the stuff that people want to hear, not the kill them, shoot them up. No, and I'm not into that. I'm not into that type of stuff, because we trying to eat. We got family we trying to.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, I get you. No, a lot of, and I love talking with people like, with your background and with your profession, because we have a lot of artists out there that they think, I just need to make a mixtape, or I just need to put out one song, or I need to just do more music, but they don't get the well-rounded view of the entire concept of being an artist. What would you tell an artist, that only had one side of it but didn't have the whole picture?
Well, that's a great question. The first thing I'll tell them is to get their business straight. Understand, like, the basics of the business, from copyright, publishing, to mechanicals, to, like, split sheets, to, like, royalties, touring, to registering your business. They got to know what they're doing, because remember, as a musician, there's so many ways for you to make money. It's not just record royalties. You got to be able to, like, make money from all ways. Number two, understand that you're entering the business for somebody to take advantage of you. Pretty much that's basically what it is. And you have to learn how to negotiate. But the only way is to negotiate if you bring something to the table that you've done on your own that they haven't done for you yet. You understand? Or you've done already. Because, for example, let's say an artist comes to me, he already has like 10 videos, he's touring, his stuff is on iTunes, and he's doing, stuff's on radio. Of course, it's going to be a hard, it's going to be a really challenging negotiation deal. But if the guy comes to me and he has nothing, anything, I'm going to get a big piece of the pie because we're doing everything, So, and also artists, they have to understand the points of owning their masters, because in this business, most of the time when you enter, I will say always, most of the artists, they're always selling, giving right to their masters, to the record companies, and with the masters, where the artists make, the record company make their money. Because they don't even have to ask your permission to anything most of the time. It's like, okay, we got the master, let's do what we have to do. They pay you a little portion of the penny, a little portion of the deal, and you're going out there, you're working your butt off, and they're making houses. Look, for example, Michael Jackson. He went through years, even though he made millions, he still didn't own his masters until I think a couple of years ago. Before he died. Mm-hmm. But they were even though he was making millions, they were making billions. You understand? So then he got smart, and he bought for the Beatles catalog. He bought Beyonce. He bought a whole bunch of. So the power in the music business is mastering and publishing and copyrights. And if an artist understands those three things, he has nothing to worry about: master, publishing, and copyright. That's it. Everything else is all penny. You gotta understand that master, publishing, and copyright. That's it. Once you understand those three things, you're good. But what happens is most of the time we give all that away, and labels, they make, again, millions of dollars off of us, and it's something that's been going on for generations, and for years. That's why a lot of artists they don't have that longevity at all, because there's always issues with money. Not knowing every time they come out the recording studio, they have to fill out something called a song split sheet that allows them to allocate who gets paid what, opposed to not doing. So there's so many reasons why artists, they don't last. And so to answer your question, I would say the artist must understand the business, because remember, it's about 95% business and 5% talent. Because they can make the worst artist a star based on promo. Look at Young Thug, perfect example. The guy is not talented at all, but he has a lot of radio promo. He has a lot of backing financially. I personally think the guy is trash. Honestly, he's no talent. But again, he has an amazing marketing team. He has money for everything, and look where he's at right now. So I would say the artist has to understand the business and also learn about investing, because those are the two things that go hand in hand. Learning the business and investing your money into real estate, art, buying other artists' catalogs. You understand? So, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Amazing. Thank you so much. When someone joins up with your company, with Power Kings Music, you teach them how to do all these things. Plus, do you enforce like what you just said with them? The masters, the copyright, and everything, and the mechanical.
Yeah. Well, how it works is, I try to teach brothers how to make money. That's number one. Now, it's on them if they want to learn, because everybody's different. Not everybody wants to be a multi-millionaire. Not everybody want to be CEO. Sometimes artists, they just want the flashy life, and I respect that. So if I touch you down, listen, take care of it, take care of that. If they don't take care of it, I have nothing to do with them like that no more. I have no choice but to take care of it for myself. Because you could help somebody to the certain point, but like I said, a lot of artists, they don't care about that stuff. They just care about the short term. They care about the women, they care about the money, they care about the jewelry, the diamonds, and I'm like, your kids can't live off of that. If you really want your kids to live off of something that's longevity, you got to set up that foundation for them. But again, sometimes they're not even thinking about that. They're just thinking about the chick, the nearest woman they can have sex with. I'm like, you know what? I play my part. You don't want to do it, okay? So now I'm forced to do what I have to do now. So I take care of my business. Right. Then later down the line, they get mad at me because I took care of my business. I took care of my stuff, and I'm eating, and they're not eating nothing. Now they're mad. So I'm like, okay.
Mm.
So as far as like showing them, of course, yes, but I can't force them because not a lot of them
Right.
want that. They don't care about that. You know, they rather take pennies than to take millions down the line. And I'm like, listen, I'll sign to my publishing company. We have a couple of deals on the table. Let's move. They're like, all right. So I give them a $30,000 advance. They're happy with that. All right. I'm like, listen, you go to the lawyer. No, I want to. All right, go to the lawyer. No, all right. It's on you now. So you could push somebody to the length, but if they don't want to do what you're supposed to do, I'm not their father. It's a business. You know what I'm saying? Like, Puffy doesn't, go to them like, listen. He's like, okay, listen, I make my money, but that's why there was a bad thing on him that Puffy was robbing his artist. No, he was not robbing his artist. He was just taking care of business. And if the artist didn't take care of business, that's on them. Like, for example, the Locks, they had like this whole publishing campaign outside Hot 97 say, Puffy's taking our money. No, the guy's a businessman. You blame yourself for not reading them books. Blame yourself for not going to some lawyer. Blame yourself for not negotiating those, so you gotta, do your math and understand that if you don't take care of your business, somebody's going to take care of it for you. That's how it works. That's it, period.
Yeah.
So to answer your question, yes, I like to help out the artists, but I don't force them because I'm not their father. It's a business. I'm not there to spoon feed them. I tell them what they got to do. I tell them to get a lawyer. I tell them, hey, but at the end of the day, I got to make my bread too. You know what I'm saying? And if they're not pushing as hard as I'm pushing, who am I? You know what I'm saying? So it's like they got to do their math. They got to do what they got to do. I got like 8 other artists I have to work with. So either you win or you out. You know what I mean? So,
yeah, definitely. Mm-hmm. I agree with you totally. So Power Kings Music is the production company, and they do the music there, and you help out the artists, and the artist goes hand in hand, and you kind of guide them through the process. Where can people reach you?
Yeah, sure. We have a website called PowerKings.music.net. That's all the artists that we work with. Like I said, it's probably like around 13 artists that we have. We deal with all types of artists from, EDM down to dancehall, reggae, to hip-hop, to R&B, to reggaeton. They could reach us on, of course, obviously social media, Power Kings Music, Facebook, Power Kings Music, Instagram, Power Kings Music, SoundCloud, Kings Music, YouTube. So they could definitely reach us there. They could reach me. The business number, the office number is 347-989-3517. Again, 347-989-3517. Obviously, the email, powerkings100@gmail.com. But the best and fast way to shoot to me an email. And, like I said, my objective, my goal is simple, is to change the world and to do it through music, and that's basically it. So,
Awesome. Thank you. Okay. Thank you so much for being on the show. Those questions are pertinent for people who, want to begin in the music industry and they don't understand. And you're right, you're not a babysitter. They have to kind of guide them, but it's not here as a babysitting service. If you don't want to learn and this is what you want, then we'll give you what you want and we'll take the money, you get the girls.
Let me tell you something. You think these Lil Cohen to Edgar Bronson to Puffy to Clive David, you think these guys sit down and teach artists how to? Nah, they don't have time for that. Their focus is money. That's what your manager's for. That's for your lawyer. You got to do your homework. Nobody's gonna come to you and give you a manual how to. No, you gotta bust your ass. Don't get me wrong. I'll show you ways. Like, hey, listen. If you got a meal, okay, invest here. But remember, you're a grown-ass man, grown-ass woman, and you make your own decision. And I don't want you to come back and blame Randy, like, hey, why this, why that? No, it don't work like that. You have to, I believe the power of the Almighty. I believe in God, but I also believe that you make your own choices. You know what I'm saying? You got to be able to understand that you have freedom to do whatever you want on this planet. Whatever you do is your call, and that's basically it. So.
Yeah. And I agree with you. I agree with you 100%. Thank you so much again for being on the show.
And thank you for having me.
You know.
Yeah.
Thank you so
Anything.
much, Wendy.
No problem.
And
Appreciate it.
you
God
know
bless.
what?
Thanks
When you
again.
have an update,
Yeah.
no problem. You have an update and you have artists and stuff, you can send them the music over here, okay?
Absolutely. Thanks again. I really appreciate it. Thank you. All right.
All right.
All right.
All right, bye.
Okay, bye. Bye.
It is wonderful to have artists that, know the business. But when the artist doesn't know the business and the person does try to explain to them what the business is about and they don't want to grasp that is not the responsibility of the person that's, teaching you. If you want to learn, just go ahead and listen, take notes, bring a tape recorder to some of these, they have seminars, they have books, they have people, you can get a mentor, you can do whatever you need to do. Any kind of business that you're going to be in, you need someone who has gone before to teach you all the stuff that you need to know. There are teachers out there. There are plenty of seminars on YouTube. There are plenty of ways to know and plenty of information out there for you to get. And I do suggest that you do that. I do suggest that you go out and you get these things and you learn before you jump into anything, any business. Because it's going to be a really bumpy ride with or without that. So you need to go ahead and have that done. We have a wonderful, wonderful person coming on next, and I am excited, definitely excited about all the things that they're doing with their company, and that's Live Board Media, and that's going to be a segue. They help you to tell your story, and they help you to advertise your business and to think outside the box. So they'll be coming on in a minute, and we're going to go ahead and take a short break, and we'll be right back. Don't you go nowhere.
This is Lyrical Praise, and you're listening to Dream Chasers Radio.
Well, Dream Chasers Radio has so many different wonderful things going on right now. We are on Bomb Baby Radio. We're definitely moving up and moving forward in that, and we send out our segments once or twice every other week, where we send all our live shows to Bomb Baby Radio, and they broadcast at will, whichever one they want to broadcast, and that is, it's a blessing. Then we have also WKDW 97.5 FM, which we actually share with a lot of different community radio networks, all of the segments from Dream Chasers Radio, as well as all the clean rap music that I receive from the artists out there. And I'm excited about that because that's the actual FM radio station. As long as you're indie, we can go ahead and take you. And so you want to go ahead and email me. You can email me at dreamchasersradio@gmail.com, dreamchasersradio@gmail.com, or you can email me at yayadiamond@kdwradio.com. That's yayadiamond@kdwradio.com. I have a new segment coming on KDW Radio Network, and I'm going to be announcing that really soon. As far as it's really anticipated because I was kind of giving a hint on the last live broadcast that we had when I was on the show with Gina Battle, and she has a show called I'm Me on 97.5 FM, and I was co-hosting on Saturday evening, and this past Saturday evening, and today is the 5th of September, 2016. I was hinting on it. So if you guys got the idea, if you didn't get it, you can go ahead and jump over to kdwradio.com and go to the I'm Me portion of it, and you can listen to the broadcast. It actually broadcasted today, which is September 5th, 2016, and you will hear me hinting on a new show that we're going to be having. It's something that's going to be really, really, really controversial, but really cool because I get to sit and talk about different things. I won't say much of anything else, but I will definitely say that this is going to be an off-the-chain radio program, and it's going to be live once a month, so I will need audience participation. I'm going to limit the amount of people that can come, so you want to go ahead and get on my email list, and I will have the email list up and running at dreamchasersradio@gmail.com really soon because it's a different email address. So if you are in the Southwest Florida area, I'm talking anywhere from Tampa all the way down to Naples, and you want to travel a little bit because we're right in the center. KDW radio station is in Northport, Florida, and that's where we will be communicating and broadcasting live from. So you want to go ahead and make your reservations really soon. We will be doing that first segment probably next month and not in September. We want to make sure that this new program is going to be off the chain. So as we venture off into this new thing, I'm telling you, this is like, I mean, I don't know too many programs, and I've really only heard maybe one or two programs that have done this, and so yeah, you want to go ahead and listen to that. But it is going to be live once a month, and we're all going to meet up at the radio station at Common Ground, and we're going to go ahead and have that radio broadcast now. I'm sorry, I can't divulge any information at this time, but what I can say is you don't want to miss it. Especially the guys, you don't want to miss this show, and I'll tell you a little bit later on what it is and what it's about and what we're going to be doing. So as we wait for our next guest, I'm going to go ahead and play a beautiful song. I played it last time, but I really, really like this song only because, you know what, we all have to understand it. A lot of times, the songs that, you know, are touching, that are heartfelt, are the ones that really mean something. So I'm going to play this song, and as we wait for our next guest to call in, and I want to thank you so much for tuning in to Dream Chasers Radio. And this is the greatest love song right here on Dream Chasers Radio.
Love is patient, love is kind, love will never end. Love doesn't envy, love doesn't boast, love will never end. Love always protects and trusts and hopes and preserves. Love never fails, love never fails, love will never end. Love is not proud, love is not rude, love will never end. Love is not selfish, not easily angered, love will never end. Love always protects and trusts and hopes and preserves. Love never fails, love never fails, love will never end. Love keeps no account of wrongs and rejoices in the truth. Faith back, and the greatest gift is love. Love always protects and trusts and hopes and preserves. Love never fails. Love never fails. Love will never end.
It's a beautiful song called The Greatest Love Song, and I really love that song. It comes from the heart, and that gentleman, he really, really put everything that he had into that song. Thank you so much for The Greatest Love Song right here on Dream Chasers Radio. And now we have our guest from Live Board Media. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the show.
Yes, hey, how's everybody doing? Dream Chasers. My name is Pete. I'm with Live Board Media.
Awesome, awesome. Okay, so tell us about Live Board Media. I mean, because it kind of interested. It was interesting to, like, the first thing you have is your candy is, think outside the box. I like that. So exactly what are we thinking, and what do you do?
We think outside. No box needed, really. I mean, because we're outside. We're experiential marketing, so we're out there talking to people through our innovative segue advertising campaigns. Something different, because everybody's obviously, trying new things out there to reach people like yourself. You got the radio, you got TV, you got digital. We just want to go back to basics and just talk to people, hand out flyers, hand out promotional stuff, because that's how people buy, People like to feel things, they like to touch, they like to see it. And we specialize in that, creating a moment in people and the brand, making the brand a little more fun. Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, so you started this. How did you start this? I mean, was it you that started this, or was it, or did you join on a little bit later?
Yeah, no, like me and my partner, we saw an opportunity. I just moved here to Orlando from New York, and I've been here a year, and he just moved here like last month to Tampa, and we were thinking about a business, and Right now I do pedicab at night, which is a bike taxi. I don't know if you've seen them. So we're out there in the streets, picking people up, talking to people and stuff. And it just occurred to me, like, there should be some more promotions out here in downtown Orlando, in iDrive, International Drive, Disney area. It's all tourism here. So we're really trying to market and cater to those people. And whatever, whoever wants to advertise and expand and do big things. Yeah.
Awesome. So what is the vision for your company then? Okay, so you have this, and you have what you're doing at night, but now you have your company, so now there must be a concrete vision for this.
Oh, this is a big vision here. I mean, we want to pretty much corner the mobile advertising, anything that moves, really, we want to be part of it, if it's airplanes, if it's mobile trucks. Right now, we're kind of focusing, honing in on the Segway advertising. But, the vision is to grow the company into a multi-million-dollar company, obviously. And we'll see, if anybody wants to take it off our hands, or we'll just, grow it. But the vision is to help pretty much the businesses here to get out there in a different way, and expand, and get excited about what you're doing, and I think we're really one of the only companies. I mean, there's other companies that's doing it, but we're really going to hone in on one specific item, which is Segway right now, but we want to expand to other things. Mobile advertising, and, we did the research, and it works. People remember mobile ads over traditional advertising, so that's really where we're going to be at, yeah.
That's what I asked you, because, I was going to ask you that, And mobile advertising is really outside the box. It's something it's not that new, but it's not that old either. So people don't really have that vision of they're more traditional, the newspaper or a commercial,
Right.
So
I did newspaper. That's why my background. I used to sell ads. Yeah, I know that. I mean, I'm a traditional guy, but I also want to try something new. And that's it. It's all about who's willing to play. Huh?
Right. What is the advantage of mobile versus traditional? Why do customers need to look into that? That's kind of an experimental thing.
Experiential, yeah. Experiential is just something hand to hand, something that you're talking to people face to face. It's really good for events, convention. There's a lot of conventions out here. We're really more event focused. Festivals. We just want to be around a lot of people. But the reason why I think companies gotta be out there mobily, because it's moving. People gotta. This industry right now. I mean, this world is changing. It's no longer. It's getting away from the norm. It's got to focus on other things, and creative things. And I think mobile advertising is very creative. Ways that you could do it, you got to be, our first motto was in your face. We want to be in your face with everything, And, we're going to try it. We got a dream. Tomorrow is our soft launch. I mean, we've done a lot of, as you've seen the website, you've seen the it takes a lot of strategy. I mean, it looks simple, but in the background, it's a lot of work that was put together. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
But yeah.
I can imagine. I mean, it's something totally different. It's really non-competitive. I mean, there really aren't that many people out there doing this. I mean, when you thought about this and you put your mind to this, how much work have you had to do to get this up and running?
Oh man, lots. I mean, like I say, we just had to put the concept, and there was too many ideas on the table, and obviously we had to chop them up. Keep it simple. I'm a big KISS believer. Keep it simple, self, because no one is stupid. We just do stupid things. Anyway, but yeah, no, keep it simple, and just kind of hone in on one item right now. And we're consulting with industry expert that's done mobile advertising. So we're not just doing this like, hey, let's try it out and see if it works. No, we're consulting experts because we understand that, I'd rather do it, but, through somebody's experience, because I've been there and I'm not trying to do it myself right now. I'm trying to use other people's experience, let them consult us, and, they get paid for it too. We gotta create this economy. We're going to help people. We're going to create jobs, and that's what it's about, Yeah. Right.
It's amazing to me that people don't get this, but the mobile way of doing things, the contact, the people tell other people and they tell other people. This thing actually does grow really big. Word of mouth advertising is a lot better. You have people that they trust their friends more. So this, in fact, will work for you a lot better than traditional. I don't pick up a newspaper most of the time. So when you're convinced,
it's a declining market. That's a newspaper. It's a very declining market. There, you got to see the trends. And word of mouth is very big. And this is a combination of word of mouth, experience. It falls into the experience marketing because people now want to be wowed by a brand. And they'll remember, if a brand, puts forth effort, it's supposed to be cutting costs and trying to be cheap. That's the one thing I noticed. I mean, I've worked with many companies, corporate companies as well. And, it's all about, they get their foundations, they get their bottom lines. And, they forget to get out there and really, cater to the people, and they're just trying to cut costs. It's all about getting back to the community. And that's another big thing that we're about too. We're about the community. We're going to give back. If we start making money, then, some of that money is going to go back to the neighborhood. Yeah, back to Rockland County. That's where we're from. 845, stand up. Yeah. I'm hyped, man. I'm excited. I wanted my partner going in. Hold on. I mean, how much time do we have? We have time? I don't know if he's in. I called him. But,
it's my show. It's my show. I do what I want.
Okay. Nice. Yeah, I read, the blog, and we're using fiber a lot. That's why we're going through a lot of stuff with designers and stuff. It's been beautiful. We saw that. I saw your thing, and I read it, and I fell in love. I was actually in radio too, and I kind of did a lot of voiceovers on Fiverr. And I saw your thing. I said, yeah, this is cool. We gotta join forces. We gotta get our message out there. We need social media. We need like marketing help for the website. We need help. You know what I mean? So let's talk. Offline, whatever. Holla at me.
Hello. No, I love the concept. I love this because, again, you're out there. You're touching people. You're touching the community. You're mingling with them. You're gaining their trust. You're telling them about the company. You're building your brand at the same time, and you're doing everything the way it used to be done, where things that used to be done this way are long lasting and they leave an impact. That's
legacy.
beautiful.
I want to build a legacy. You know what I mean? Man. I mean, I've built other companies, and yes, I failed. I'm not gonna lie, but it's whatever. You gotta get up, try again. If at first you don't succeed, then you got to get up and try again. I want that song. I'm requesting that song next up, coming up. Yeah. But I gotta get going too. I'm at work, whatever. Definitely holla at us. Let's talk offline. And thank you for having us. Yeah, Liveboard Media. Get up, get out, get live. Yeah. Liveboardmedia.com, liveboardmedia.com, Google, liveboardmedia.com, Facebook, liveboardmedia.com. I mean, Instagram, Twitter. I mean, we got all those social, even LinkedIn, for the professionals. Right now, my job is to start connecting to people. I'm connecting with event coordinators. I'm connecting with people that's doing things and laying down the foundation for sponsorship opportunities, so sponsors know where we're going to be at and they can put their money there. So a lot of groundwork still to be done, but we have a lot of things, and we're going to be doing big things. Yeah. But I'm just having fun right now with it. Yeah. But yeah, the number is 407 917 2237 or 407 917 ads, ADS. That's it. Hype Motivation, Live Mode Media. Let's do it. Come on. Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Right.
Yeah, and best of luck to you. And dream, baby. Dream big.
That's right.
Dream chasers.
That's it.
All right. Can't wait. All right. We'll talk. Bye-bye.
Bye. You see, we have very wonderful guests here, people who are excited about what they're doing and what they're going to do, and how and they have dreams and they have visions and they have a vision statement and they have everything together and they're doing it. I'm telling you, you can do it. I'm telling you, you can do this. You can do this. Don't be on the sidelines watching as other people walk by. Go ahead and jump. Sometimes, and I say this because I heard this and I listen to a lot of motivational speakers and I get a lot of things from a lot of people. And there's one statement that I heard, and it's from someone else, so I'm not claiming it. But the person said, sometimes you have to jump, and sometimes you have to jump alone. And it's okay. It's okay. Just jump. You don't know where it's going to take you. This is an adventure. This is a wonderful thing. This is an adventure. You can do this. You have an adventure to go after. Your dream is an adventure. You can do this. This is a wonderful, wonderful thing just waiting for you to take a hold of. Do it, and do it now. It's never too late. Never too late to get your dreams and follow your dreams. Have an adventure. Go for it. Failure is nothing. Failure is success. You know why failure is success? Because every time you fail, you learn something and you come back stronger. Look, there is no such thing as failure. Guys, failure is just the failure of not doing it. The failure of starting, that's failure. But while you're in it, that's no failure. It's not even a setback. It's just a setup. You can do it. I believe in you. You can do it. This has been Yaya Diamond here at Dream Chasers Radio, and I'm letting you know that a setback is a setup. Good night, everybody. Until next time, right here on Dream Chasers Radio, you keep going, you keep doing it, and don't forget to always be different.
When you don't go to Geico.com, car insurance can be confusing. Like Swedish techno confusing.
Bark, bark, meow, meow. Dance with me, purple cow. Bark, bark, meow, meow. Ooh, you lovely cow.
Geico makes it easy. With 24/7 access, all you have to do is go to Geico.com and you could save money on car insurance. It just makes sense. Unlike, you know.
Dance with me, purple cow. I like your moves.
Every day, there are so many missed business opportunities.
Sorry, left that file on my work computer.
So many barriers to working together.
Sorry, can't access that file on my phone.
But today, Microsoft Office 365 offers lots of new features to help you be productive anywhere. Like editing Office files on phones and tablets, easy one-click video conferencing, a free terabyte of secured cloud storage.
Sorry, wait, I mean, really? Wow, that's awesome.
Go to tryofficenow.com to start your free 30-day business trial of Office 365. That's tryofficenow.com.
Doing things